Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. You know the camera. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, you have to check out my really cool graphic tee I got going, folks. Chucky, Child's Play. Okay, Child's Play, part of my childhood. I can remember watching. It's one of the first horror movies that you, as a youngster, that you can watch. That isn't too, hardcore. Okay, folks? So, we're going to start another video series for Child's Play. And I know I should probably do part 1 first, but I'm not. I'm going to go with part 3 first. And you're going to be like, why? Because that's the first one that I can remember actually watching as a child. I was probably like 10 years old, like 3rd or 4th grade maybe. Saw part 3 when they're at a like a military school. Chucky shows up and there's all the cool stuff that happens in a Child's Play movie. I watched and I was able to see with my own eyes. I was like, wow, this is great. So the other day, fast forward 30 years, basically, I'm at Ross trying to find myself some cheap clothing, and I come across Chucky t-shirt for $9.99. What the heck? And now I'm like, I gotta watch the movies, and I gotta introduce my children to this. Age appropriate, perhaps. We gotta get into it. Maybe watch some YouTube. Watch some YouTube videos first. Here comes Juju. Here comes my son now. Come here. Are we gonna watch Chucky? Oh, Juju. So, hey, what movie are we fixing to watch? Chucky. And do you want a Chucky for Christmas? Do you want your own Child's Play doll? A good guy or a bad guy?
A good guy.
You want a good one? We were watching a YouTube video where this guy got these like $400 or $500
Is he gonna move my
dolls handcrafted from like Etsy.
Is my doll gonna move?
I don't think so, Daddy. No, it won't move on its own.
Is he gonna be alive?
He's gonna be alive? You want Chucky to be alive? You want one of those? A good one or a bad one?
A bad one.
Ooh, an evil Chucky. That's not nice, Juju.
Is he gonna be alive?
He's gonna be alive. When he might. What happens if he goes berserk and he's a mean guy? What do you think he's gonna do?
He's gonna run away.
He's gonna run away and do what?
Scare Popo.
He's gonna scare Bobo. He probably. And what else? What else is he gonna do?
Is he gonna sword?
He's gonna go where? To the store?
Another sword?
Yes, maybe. All right, let's go watch the movie. You ready?
Okay.
Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. In today's episode, we are going to review Child's Play Part 3. Now, this is the first Child's Play movie that I saw, or that I witnessed. How do you say that? That I ever saw? I don't know. It's the first Child's Play movie that I can remember seeing when I was like in the 5th grade. I don't know. I was probably 9, 10 years old. Child's Play Part 3. We're going to check and see when this movie came out, because it'll probably validate and line up with when I was in school. And then we're going to get into some of the cast and the plot. So stay tuned. And now we're back, folks, and we're going to have a look at Child's Play Part 3, which came out in 1991. Okay, folks, so I was 8 years old. I was born in 1983. So I was 8 years old. You're maybe in the 2nd, 3rd grade when you're 8 years old. And I don't know how I came about watching it, but the other day I went to Ross to buy some clothes, and I was looking through the graphic tees, and I found this guy, Chucky. And I thought it was cool. It was $9, so I bought it. And everywhere I wear it, people are like, holy cow, it's a cool shirt. So I'm pretty happy with my purchase. Then my children are like, who is that guy? Oh, so we dabbled into some Child's Play. We watched some movie trailers. And then I told them, I said, boys, the very first Child's Play movie I saw was part 3. Maybe we should give it a look. Maybe we should give it a try. And that's what happened. So, folks, look at some of the cast and crew. So, Andy Barclay, for those who don't know, from the Child's Play lore, from the beginning, he's a little boy from the beginning who gets the good guy toy who's Chucky. But Chucky has been possessed by Charles Lee Ray, who is a serial killer, okay? And so, fast forward, Andy is in a military school, and Charles Lee Ray is looking for him. And they have just restarted the factory that makes the good guys. And Charles Lee Ray, the possessed, gets into another ball and is looking for Andy, who in this movie is played by Justin Whalen. You know, the acting in this movie is good. I'm gonna have to say that the acting is, all the actors in this movie, it's a B movie in a sense, but it was not. I mean, it was I think a Universal production, perhaps. Let's see here. Jeremy Silvers was Tyler, a little boy who Chucky then tries to. So, you know, the plot, let's get into the plot, folks. Let's have a look. This Travis Fiennes, who plays Shelton, he's the best character in this show. But let's look at Wikipedia. So here we go. Child's Play 3 is a 1991 American slasher film and the third installment of the Child's Play film series. The story takes place 8 years following the events of that film, Child's Play Part 2, and 1 month before the events of Bride of Chucky. Ooh, I haven't seen that one, so maybe that's what we can do after this. A month before the Bride of Chucky, which was made 7 years later. It was executive produced by David Kirshner, who produced the 2 other Child's Play films. Let's see. It was released in August 91, so I was 8 years old by then. But it disappointed in the box office, only grossing $20 million on a $13 million budget. The film became notorious in the United Kingdom when it was suggested it might have inspired the real-life murders of British children James Bulger and Suzanne Caper. Suggestions rejected by officers investing both cases. So let's get to the plot, folks. The plot. 8 years after Chucky's second demise, the Play Pals company resumes manufacturing good guy dolls and reopens the abandoned factory. A splash of blood from the Chucky's corpse is inadvertently mixed in the plastic being used to produce the dolls, reviving him and updating the body. And then that's how, fast movie magic appears and he makes it to the military base. And that's where all the different slashing, and there's some really cool YouTube videos, episodes where they do the kill count, which is always amazing. Kill counts are so cool. And so we're going to take a break. When we get back from the break, we're going to show a video of, so we watched Chucky. My children were obsessed. They kept asking. So I said, okay. We watched a YouTube video, a fan, what is it called? A fan film, maybe? Not fan fiction, but it was like a home-based fan film made, which was had pretty high-end production. It was pretty good. And then we rented Child's Play Part 3. We watched the beginnings. And it's a doll. Like I told the little boys, I said, this guy's like your size. You shouldn't be scared of him. We got him. He's got a knife. We have guns. All right, I shoot them from 20 feet away. Anyways, stick with me, folks. We'll be back from the break.
So, James, how do you think the first part of Child's Play Part 3 went?
It's good.
And was it scary, or what's your favorite part so far?
The really scary part is when the truck guy, he put him in the trash can, and then he was talking to say help. He was coming in to help him. He got out. He was tricking him. He got in the wheel. He did the thing down. He killed him.
What does Chucky look like?
He was almost there, but his hand right here.
Oh, his hand got squished.
Yes.
So, hey, folks, thanks for joining me on this movie review of Child's Play Part 3, Chucky. Look at this cool graphic t-shirt that I picked up at Ross for $9, and it was the catalyst for this whole episode and a new video episode series, because we're going to watch Bride of Chucky, because we just found out, because we were reading Wikipedia, and it says that the chronological order of all these movies, because there are a bunch of them now, there's probably like 20 Chucky movies, 2 months after Child's Play Part 3, where Chucky falls into this spinning fan at a carnival and gets sliced up into a billion pieces. Apparently, the Bride of Chucky is supposed to those events take place only 2 months after. So that's kind of, I wonder how they tie that in. We're going to have to find out. Okay, folks, but until the next time, stick with me. If you like this movie review of Child's Play Part 3 and want to see more Child's Play, let me know. Send me an email at jamensdaily@gmail.com and like and share. Go to Facebook, follow us. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Smash the subscribe. Tell your friends, folks. Until the next time, stick with me because the best is yet to come.